friends. Happy spring. I'm sorry I disappeared for like the entirety of winter. I can't function in winter, it would seem. But spring is here, the sun is shining, and I am feeling much more alive. You have something to say? So that means it is time to start working on this year's spring collection for the candle shop, and I do have some ideas. I'm not sure why, but I'm really leaning like medieval fantasycore for this year. I'm thinking forests, old castles, swords, women with swords. Give women swords. So that's my starting point. And from here, the first thing I always do is work on a mood board. So let's get into that. Okay, it is the next day, mood boards are made, and I just really feel like I need to wander around some old castle ruins just to really get in the mood, just to really make sure that my inspiration has depth. So, we are going to go on a little English heritage trip today. I'll try and film, but there's probably going to be a guided tour. It's probably going to be windy. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I will check in when we're back. Okay, we are home. I am back in my chair. I absolutely couldn't film very much. There was people everywhere, and I don't like to get other people on camera when they're just out living their lives. They don't want to end up on YouTube, so I filmed a couple clips so you can get the vibe. And yeah, I'm feeling really, really good and secure in my decision. I did hit up the gift shop. We got a catapult. Can you see this? The reason why we got it, well, one, functional, it's a sharpener, but two, it functions as a catapult too. If you think I'm going to walk out of a gift shop empty-handed, you don't know me. So I am feeling ready to start making some labels now. And that is it. The spring collection is complete. I'm going to give you a little rundown right now of all of the candles and the fragrances that I've chosen for them. And these are all available on the website right now at midsummerchild.com. Let's get into it. Okay, so this was the first candle that I finalized. This is Shield Maiden. As I said, give women swords. This fulfills that. We have some really nice springy and spicy scents in Shield Maiden. Vetiver, moss, clove, patchouli, and some green notes in there too, some green leaf. It smells. It's so hard to describe how this smells. It makes me think of summers at Ren fairs. It's a little bit incensey, it's a little bit spicy, but it's warm and bright at the same time. I think it's perfect for spring, perfect for shield maidens. And next we have Lady of the Lake. This obviously is inspired mostly by Arthurian legend, and I'm thinking Excalibur, everything like that. This is a really nice, kind of subtly fresh one. It's not the kind of fresh that would give you a headache or make you think of cleaner. It's just a really soft, fresh smell. We have notes of pine, cypress, balsam, fir, eucalyptus. It's basically every kind of watery evergreen you can think of. It just smells like a really soft, warm spring day by a river or a lake, in the trees. This is just like, I don't like to toot my own horn, guys, but like I make what I love. I love what I make, and I love these candles. Okay, next up, appropriate for spring, we have Persephone's Return. This is what our 2-ounce size looks like, by the way, if you wanted to see compared to our 6-ounce size. I think these are really perfect if you're not completely sure of a scent, or if you like to change scents often and go through candles quicker. I think these are really good for that, and they make really good little gifts as well. Persephone's Return is so, if I do say so myself, it is so Persephone the way this smells. It's a floral, but it's like a spicy, like hot floral. Does that make sense? Like, it smells pink, but it doesn't smell like girly pink. It smells like womanly pink, you know? So in here we have notes of rose, damsons, pink pepper, lily, and cedarwood. So this is, if you do like a floral scent, if you like a spicy, sexy floral scent, this one is absolutely for you. Another one for anyone that likes candles on the fresher, cleaner side, this is Enchanted Forest, and this smells like an enchanted forest. It's so hard to describe. And here we have oak moss, wildflowers, pine, balsam, and tonka. The tonka kind of softens it a little, so again, it's not sharp. It doesn't smell like a toilet cleaner or anything like that. It's really, really beautiful. This one definitely makes me think of like open windows and the spring breeze rolling in, and just, I love it so much. I had to get something like this in here for all of the days, gays, men, lady nights. This is Night's Oath, and this has a really interesting unisex smell. This is one of my favorite fragrances that I've ever used. I have used it before. I always bring it back somehow. Every year or so, I need to find a candle to use this fragrance in. Yeah, it's a really, really beautiful unisex fragrance. We have bergamot, jasmine, oak moss, and birch in this one, and this is one of the ones that's really hard to describe because it doesn't just smell like one thing. It's like, you know, when you buy perfumes and the notes are listed and you're like, this doesn't smell like that, but it smells really good. It's kind of giving that. It's so hard to describe, but it's just... Night's Oath, this fragrance is one of those fragrances that you just have to smell because it's so hard to describe, and looking at the notes alone just won't help you. It's really complex, really unisexy. It's like feminine but strong and warm but cool. Like, it's a complete enigma of a fragrance, and I love it. Next up, for all of my fairy lovers, we have Fairy Glade. This is a sweet one. In here we have apple, lily, cherry blossom, and vanilla. It's a really beautiful, soft, sweet fragrance. It doesn't smell like candy kind of smell, but it is on the sweeter side of floral. It's not very sharp, it's not very aggressive. If you've not been here for very long, or if you don't follow me anywhere else, I'm the kind of person that will get headaches, and I do suffer with migraines, and they are triggered often by strong scents and certain notes. So every candle I make so that I can handle it. So if you are someone that also suffers with scent-induced headaches, these might be a good bet for you. Obviously, everyone's different, but for me, they work. For my family members, they work. But yeah, this is just a really sweet, soft floral, and it makes my mouth water. This one's going to surprise nobody because of where I went this week, ancient ruins. This is another one of my all-time favorite fragrances that I have ever used in the shop. I've used it before, I will use it again, and this is another one. I'm so sorry, it's so hard to describe because the notes, it's lavender, moss, suede, and tonka, but when I smell this, I don't smell lavender. If you're someone that's like, I don't really want a lavender candle, don't worry. I don't smell lavender. It's the way that all of these notes come together and create something completely different. I would say, to my nose at least, because everyone kind of picks up different notes first, to my nose, it's definitely more on the suede tonka side. It's very soft and cool, and I need to make myself a perfume of this fragrance, basically. I adore this. And last up, we have Folktales. This one makes me so nostalgic. Did you ever, when you were younger, I used to do this all the time, make your own perfume, where you would kind of like rip rose petals off of very annoyed neighbours' rose bushes and get like leaves and stuff and put it in water and you'd call it your perfume? Is that just me, or is that just people that grew up weird and witchy? It reminds me of that. It smells like magical summer childhoods, like when you'd spend all day down by the river or in the trees picking flowers, just kind of learning the earth around you before we all had smartphones and we were really connected. It really makes me think of that. So the notes we have in here, we have blackcurrant, green leaves, jasmine, woods, musk, and briar rose, and it is just a cacophony of, it's just an explosion of spring and summer. If I had to compare it to a month, I would say May. It smells like May. Does that make sense? It got darker. I just had to up the brightness. I hope that wasn't annoying. So as I said, all of these are available right now on my website, midsummerchild.com. I really hope you've enjoyed this process. I hope that you love the candles that I have created. I really love them. Let me know if you're planning on getting any. Let me know which ones you're most excited for down in the comments. And I will see you next time, friends. Thank you for being here.